Hey everyone, Don and Ash here.
Hello.
I know it's been a minute, but League of Legends came out with a brand new animated cinematic video. They're calling this an Anthem, and they're actually featuring Linkin Park, the new version of Linkin Park, if we're gonna refer to them as that. Linkin Park is back in a big way for a lot of people who grew up with them. It's the talk of the town, and although I did check out the performance that the live performance that Linkin Park did during the last week of September, we both checked it out. We didn't go too deep into it, and so this is going to be a bit of a first experience hearing one of their new songs with the new singer Emily again. And so it's not only going to be opinion on the video, but also on the song, which I'm a little bit apprehensive to listen to because, I mean, Linkin Park was so big to us growing up, both of us. And obviously, you know, most people know what happened with the lead singer, with Chester Bennington, who is adored by the entire music community. So, yeah, I'm apprehensive but excited.
Yeah.
So without...
I was gonna say, I feel like that's like such an accurate description of how I feel as well.
Yeah, so without further ado, let's hop right in and check out the brand new 2024 Anthem and animated cinematic featuring Linkin Park's Heavy is the Crown. That arcane style.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the player.
Yeah, it's the player.
It's pouring in. You laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but springing so low. Trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
It's so sick so far.
Yeah.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumber 10 to 1. Back then should've bit your tongue. Cause there's no turning back. This path once it's begun. You're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Oh, is that Faker?
I got some chills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what you asked for.
It's a long scream.
This is what you
You are here for my crown?
Ah! Yeah, let's go.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out.
Let's go.
It's so sick.
Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
Very cool.
God damn,
Yeah.
the goosebumps are still so huge. Oh, there's a... Oh. All right, Riot does such a good job at hyping their events.
Yeah.
And everything. I just want to let it play to the end so I don't miss anything.
Yeah.
That was sick. Okay, so I'm a little, I don't know where I am with the song. Like, it feels very Linkin Parky, the structure of it.
Yeah.
Right? I think that, and this is, the reason I think this is such a hotly debated topic is because you have a lot of different generations of people that love Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Right?
Truly. Yeah.
And so, I'll try not to speak for us, but for me, and then you can agree if you want, like, for me, Linkin Park is very much, it is Mike Shinoda's band before Chester came in, and that is a point that some people like to make, but the majority of my love for Linkin Park is the idea of both of those energies together. Like, I always say, like, there's certain bands that you just can't, it's about the dynamic that certain humans create together, right? So it's, while some old fans may find it hard, like me, find it hard to immediately accept a new entity in the position of that dynamic that we loved so much before. It's not because we dislike the new singer or anything.
Yeah.
It's just that, certain things are so unique that you just can't replace.
It's just like its own special little thing.
It is, yeah.
And
it's hard to when they still are presenting themselves like Linkin Park. The idea Linkin Park means like all of the original members, right? And it's just, I know it's just a band name and stuff like that. So I guess it's just like when people are comfortable with a certain thing, they don't like change, right? And it can be hard to accept change, even if that change is good. I don't want to say for the better, because that really puts the conversation into a comparative mindset.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to.
No.
That's what I don't like about the whole topic. It's like debating if Emily is good enough, or if she fills the shoes of Chester, blah blah blah. I love Chester Bennington so much. I never got to see them live.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's one of those things that I like. I really wish I had made more of an effort and like made like I wish I was just able to go do that, and I never made such a point to go do that. And it's one of those things that I'm just like, damn, no, like you don't get that chance now, and like
yeah, it's bittersweet for sure. So the part I said, this is so sick so far. Like Riot does a great job with their. I don't even know if this is an outsourced animation, but whoever did do this animation, whether it's in-house or not, because they have been known to outsource a lot of their animations to other studios who are amazing, like just god tier. The animation was sick. It was so sick to see that in Arcane style.
Yeah.
I think that the Arcane style is a very unique style, and
Yes.
it's like never been done before. I've never seen it before in any other, I don't want to call it a cartoon. I guess just an animated TV show.
I agree.
Like,
I agree,
I've never seen that style before, so it's so unique to see it, and it was really cool that they adopted the band into the music video in that style as well, and didn't just have it about the players. But I'll short stop myself and say the players, having them incorporated in this music video was so sick.
Yes, no, I'm glad that I'm really glad that they actually did tell like a player focused kind of story here instead of like going with like champions,
Oh yeah.
I think this is so great that the way that they incorporated the teams, and some of it's gonna elude me now the names, but like previous videos that have gone this route with the players incorporated have been some of my favorites.
Yeah,
like
I can remember
so
the visuals.
nice.
I'm bad with names, but I can remember the visuals, and like I'm pretty sure that was Faker, right? Because he's the big King Kong Cola in League, and like we, as some people knew, some people, our OG League viewers may know, we don't play, but Faker is big enough in that game and big enough in esports that he's just known.
Yeah,
right. You just know him across franchises.
You know that name,
and I'm pretty sure it was him. And I was so sick when I had that moment. I realized I'm like, oh my god, the King's back.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, buddy. So I don't have any favorite moments. I think that like I'll just put the video up here in the background a little bit so we can talk over it. I don't really have any favorite moments. I think that it all was so damn good.
It was all good, yeah, for sure. There's I love being able to like catch all the, I guess, little glimpses of like who that team member is playing, like what champion that they're playing. Like you can see
Yeah, they're done up as their champions, yeah?
Yeah. So you can see those effects. Like there's one few frames, I think it's maybe like halfway in or a little bit more, but you see like the guy who I think is playing Silas with the chains. Like you see them like dragging along the bottom of the frame, and then the other player, you know, like get picked up and hit the wall. But it was like, I love that was in the very like foreground, all blurry, even though like there was another scene happening, so you knew what was like.
Yeah,
it just everything led into the next scene so perfectly.
That's a nod to the videographers.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
they're amazing.
So good.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, we can be amazed by what we see, but really, your compliment goes to the videographers.
Yeah, the planning for that, or just the visual execution.
Literally, and like, I appreciate that compliment. Not that it goes to me, but just as a videographer.
Yeah, that it was
like
noticed.
I do so much editing in order to tell the story the way I want it to be perceived. So the fact that, you know, you're pointing that out, I'm like, yeah, they did it. I'm like,
noticed, yeah.
I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah. Those little things, when you do notice them, it adds that extra little like sprinkle of
that layer of awesome. Yeah. Just a layer of freaking sweet. So like, you know, Shinoda, I want to talk about Shinoda, his rapping. He's always sounded the same. Like his flow, he hasn't really changed his style. That's not a bad thing. I'm saying that consistent is not the really. What I'm trying to say is like, it's good to just have the. What do I want to say? The same comfortable feel that he's always just given you. You know what I mean? Even when he did his solo work, I don't know if anybody's heard his solo work, or if you even knew that he did solo work, but God, I can't remember the name of the album, but I do remember I think one of my favorite songs, Kenji. Look it up. It's by Mike Shinoda himself. It's called Kenji. And if you like that one, you'll like the rest of his solo work. And honestly, I just think that I want to pause it here and pull it back to this screen, because we got to talk about that.
We got to address that.
But Mike Shinoda has always just been Mike Shinoda, and I guess he's it's I don't know what to say other than the feeling is good to hear him not have like waned in not skill, but like the way he just presents his rap style, you know.
Is it like not to cut you off, it's kind of like that, like comforting like an old friend.
Yeah. It's basically what it is, you know. And then we get a couple really good, I guess, tastes of Emily singing throughout this song. I feel like it's a radio-esque song. It's short, right? It's about 3.5 minutes, 3 and 45 minutes, 3 minutes, 45 seconds, I mean. And she does good singing if you do not do any comparing to Chester. I feel like you can have, you know, you can appreciate them both as good singers without having to do the whole comparison thing, which I feel like a lot of people are stuck on. The scream is awesome. I think that, you know, what do I want to say? I try not to even make it about like her being a female vocalist. Mm-hmm. While that is like an awesome thing for people to relate to and celebrate and stuff like that.
For sure.
I think that her skill itself is what I just want to focus on.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, no matter who it was, you can appreciate how much work she's put into her craft.
Definitely.
And like, she talked about this herself in some interviews, and this is the part where I feel like people get a little bit, oh, you can't say that or talk about it. But I feel like these things need to be talked about so that understanding is made on topics that might be just taken the wrong way because the communication there was not enough effort put into communication. Like, other artists have come out, Eminem and other big artists have come out defending, you know, her performance for having to fill such a big role. You know, again, Eminem from the rap scene, you know, just taking, giving a nod, you know, to Emily's efforts, while a lot of people are just kind of giving her a hard time. You know, I said at the beginning myself, I was apprehensive, but that's not because it's just like, I'm like, I hate the new singer. It's because I know that she has such big shoes to fill. And I would be nervous myself. You know what I mean? Like, so I can kind of vicariously understand. I can amount to some sort of insane pressure
Yeah.
that she's under, and I think that, you know, I'll myself listen to some of the other songs that they're coming out with and kind of give it more than a one shot chance for me to
Mhm.
like it. But I think what would really help is being able to let go in a little bit. That it sounds weird, right? Because it's Chester Bennington, but it's almost like I have to let go of that form of Linkin Park
That-
just a little bit
Yeah.
in order to be more accepting of this new version of Linkin Park. And it's not just Emily that's a new member, by the way. Their drummer got replaced too, and I think one of the guitarists, I think the rhythm guitarist, I know there's like two other members are new. So yeah, it's a new version of Linkin Park. I think we can say that.
Yeah.
But it's not bad by any means. It's just a little bit different.
It's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's really important that, we're highlighting that, this isn't good. It shouldn't be a straight comparison. Like
It shouldn't be a comparison at all.
No,
It
exactly.
shouldn't be at all.
It's just we're in a new era. That's all.
An evolution, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one band I feel very strongly about that I get way more mad about is Lamb of God. I'm a big Lamb of God fan. And the original members of that band is the thing where I'm like, no, you can't change it. I'm so mad. And so, you know, that is the thing where I draw the line in the sand so deeply, like Mariana Trench deeply. Like the line's not coming out, trust me. But yeah, for this, I'm a little bit more easygoing about it, I guess. So yeah, big nod to Emily. And sorry, before we go into the Scream.
Oh yeah, I was kind of like, I think Emily has done a great job, like hands down. I really enjoyed the tone of the song and like, again, how it's mapped out. I think her vocals still work really well with like Mike's part too, and just like it does feel good. It feels good.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, going into the Scream is, I mean, if you've been a Linkin Park fan in the past, you've heard Chester do all sorts of crazy long screams. It is, I think, really emboldened and amplified by the fact that the video just goes crazy hype at this moment. And like, I think you see her eyes go all powerful and stuff like that, and everything's like powering up, and I'm just like, ah! So yeah, this part's sick. Let's get it. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit for this one.
Yeah.
I do like the little cliffhanger they give you right before they pick you up, and they know how powerful that is.
So nice. Yeah.
This is what you want.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on, stop.
Like it just, I know, I was just like it hit me again.
Yeah, like stop. I'm like, you can't, like, again, just try to put away the comparison things for anybody who may be coming into this. Like, it's not the old Linkin Park, and just appreciate a good, powerful moment for what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of new. It's funny because not that Linkin Park's new to me, but through watching Arcane, Riot always does a good job at introducing people to new artists. So Linkin Park's not new for me, but for the new generation of people that are much younger than I am now, I'm 36, right? Turning 37 this year. And this might be their first experience with Linkin Park.
It's true.
And
yeah.
it's cool. I guess it's in some way it's like passing the torch. Am I getting old? I think it's cool that like people will be having the same first experience that they're sitting there like, oh my god.
Yeah.
At 13 years old, and like the first time I heard like Faint when I was 13 years old, and I was like, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I ran up the stairs, and my mom's like, calm down, you got too much sugar, and I'm like, ah! Yeah, no. So that's super cool. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I don't really know if it's going to become a mainstay in my music repertoire. My music thing is all over the place. It might not, but I can definitely say that I thoroughly enjoyed this track.
Yeah, same. Hands down, for sure. And yeah, just like when the Scream didn't end, it like, not that I guess it caught me off guard, but I was just like,
you expect it to end after like one bar, like 4 bars.
Yeah.
A 4-bar Scream would be normal.
And then it was like,
this one's fairly long.
Yeah.
I didn't count it out or anything, but there is a moment where naturally you feel like it should
you're like,
end,
wait
right?
a sec. Yeah. No, it totally got me. And I was just like you know, it just hits it home more where you're like, damn.
Yeah, it's again, it's a big nod to, at that point, it's Emily making a statement. It really is. You know, I'm not sure if she said that publicly, but as a fan, I think it's her making, as a fan of the band, and as I had a good first experience. If I'm honest with myself, I don't know if I'm a fan yet, but I'm a fan of this performance. That's what I can say, right?
That's fair, yeah.
So I think it takes a while to become a fan of something or someone or, you know, somebody or whatever. So I'm in the positive side of things, very in the positive side of things. And like I said, that's her making a statement to kind of say, don't deny me. You know, I'm undeniable. I'm here to show you that I'm not just a gimmick. I'm not just a shoo-in. I worked for this and I earned my spot. And I think that scream embodies all of those statements.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Another cliffhanger moment. We got the powerful scream into, and you think it would drop off after that. And like, we have this like, I love how they do it twice.
Yeah.
The cliffhanger before the scream, we're way up here, and then the silence. And then the little room noise, right? And the king walks in when you just hear the footsteps. And then your emotions are just trickling. And then, oh, man.
Then they eat you again.
Yeah, this is such good storytelling.
Yeah.
I love the way that the editors, whether it's Riot's editors or external studio, I love the work they've done, right? And I know it's not just one person, it's a team of people, but oh my God.
Yeah.
I cannot let this get to the end and not praise them through and through.
Yeah, yeah. I like hands down, 1,000 out of 10. Like they definitely like knocked this one out too.
It's
Another
so good.
successful animated.
So good.
It's the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
You know what? I just had this thought. I mean, I'm gonna go back to and look more closely at the lyrics, but just heavy is the crown, and how we mentioned earlier about just like how there is like shoes to fill, or some people are saying shoes to fill, and just like that stress that she.
Are you talking about the faker thing?
No, the stress that
okay.
Emily must
Yeah.
have felt, or feels at some point, I'm sure. Just heavy is the crown. The feeling again, that crown.
I
I
thought-
feel like a metaphor, right? That the
I thought you
crown
were going to
being
make
passed
this.
over to.
Yeah, I thought you were going to make the similarity between that, which I thought was obvious. That part, which I thought was obvious, but the faker part as well, because they're both.
Yes.
Well, faker being the prior champion. I don't know where he's at right now. I don't follow, but like faker being the, Chester and faker being the shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. I thought you were going to
yeah.
make that connection. I was like, and then Emily for Chester, and I love how it shows just the myriad of players in that one scene before coming together as into clash to take the new crown.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's a concept that was beautifully thought out
It's very well thought out, yeah.
and like threaded together, stitched together, just top tier, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're a League of Legends player, you got to be excited right now.
Yeah,
You
totally.
got to be excited. They always bring it so hard for you guys, and I mean, at least we can enjoy it, from the outside here. It's really cool that they put these out.
Yeah, agreed. I'm always looking forward to like whatever League releases next. And I'm definitely looking forward to like looking through this new version of Linkin Park and their catalog as they trickle it out.
Yeah, I mean, they've who knows what they're gonna do, but with the League thing, I just want to say that with all the hype videos they make, I'm super excited for the hype videos they're gonna make for their MMO, like the you know what I mean. I just think that they're really gonna go hard for that as well.
Yeah.
And not that it has to be music videos or anything, but I know that they're gonna just absolutely destroy when it comes to that. So next couple of years, I hope And hopefully we get a ton of these in the meantime. Let us know what your favorite moments were from this, what you think of the new song from Linkin Park, you know, what you think of the whole Emily Chester dynamic, or even, you know, more on the player dynamic, who you think maybe is going to fill those new shoes of prior champion Faker. I think it's Faker, and if I'm wrong, somebody just make that correction, because I don't follow anything. So I've been
You're
saying
like,
the
"We
wrong
don't
thing the
know."
whole time. Yeah. Then I'm gonna have 100 comments saying you screwed up. So, anyways, let us know what your favorite moments were from this one, and as always, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.